Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. It's a Friday. Hopefully you had a great week and hope you're doing good. I'm going to do a quick recap of my trading. I've actually been doing this a bit more often, just on obviously not on video, but on my own. I've been doing this replay, and I'm starting with my higher time frame pre-market. So I go into replay and I go up to the 9:15 candle close, and that's pretty much what I'm looking at when I'm getting ready to trade in the morning. So I just wanted to present, kind of what it looks like. And this is how it looked this morning. I basically just go on really straightforward, mark previous day high, previous day low, and any other significant highs and lows. In this case, I had Asia high, Asia low. Technically, they're equal highs, basically. And then I'm also marking out any obvious unmitigated fair value gaps that I can see or spot. Obviously, these down here are, definitely need to take them into consideration, but they're so large, it's like, why even mark them out? And it's like, I know if Asia low gets taken, that this is another area of liquidity. So I don't need it on the chart. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. So let me go ahead and take you to the replay of this morning and kind of how things unfolded for me. Let me go to replay. Actually, let me go down to my trading time, which is the 30-second chart. And again, this is what I was staring at this morning, this perspective here. So we had this large unmitigated fair value gap and pretty much Asia high, Asia low. That's really all I was really concerned with or looking at this morning. And just waiting for reaction off of something, whether it was this fair value gap or one of these liquidity levels getting taken, and another big thing, and I'll just talk when I'm playing this, is I look at the first 5 minute opening range as another, the high and low as levels of liquidity as well, or breakout, right? So if price is closing above with fair value gaps, this opening range, then I'm bullish, basically. So pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I'll let you go look that up. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And so on this lower time frame, I'm basically just looking for fair value gaps and entry model for fair value gap to get formed and then for price to re-enter it. So displacement creates the fair value gap, price comes back into it, and I'm looking for my entry model at that point, which is if I'm bullish, I'm looking for a candle close above the previous candle high. So I'll show you one here in a second. So right away we had this 30-second fair value gap form outside of that 5 minute opening range. Price came back down into it and immediately pulled away. The other rule I have though, so if you look here, this was a candle close above the previous candle high. So technically, yes, that's an entry, but it can't be more than 7 to 12 points, just kind of on discretion. And this was like 15, like 16 points. So not a valid entry for me. So I'll just play price. There was another fair value gap right here. Price did tap it, although we did not get a candle close above the previous candle high. I think price just ranged here. We took out Asia high. So it's kind of in a trap, right? We closed above the 5 minute opening range, closed above it here and here. So technically I'm bullish, but I do pay attention to liquidity getting taken. So if there's a reversal is going to happen, then this thing is going to have to get inversed, this fair value gap down here. Or hell, if it holds, if price comes down into this and holds and I see an entry, then I certainly will take it long. I think today, yeah. So today it just displaced bullish. So that right there, at 9:41 is telling me we're going to be bullish on the day. Okay, so we had this fair value gap here. Price trades down into it, and we have this candle here. So I just mark those out as they print. I need to close above that candle high, which we got right here. Beautiful trade, and I go 20 points 1-to-1, and right away it just tags it. And unfortunately, I did not enter this trade. I didn't see it, so this is what some of these reviews are for, is that I didn't see it at the time. Obviously you're in a frenzy, kind of, lots happening quickly, and I just didn't see it. So that was a missed opportunity. Another fair value gap that formed. Tapped into it, but doesn't really meet my desired pullback. Really need to see some bearish candles for it to be like a real pullback. Another fair value gap formed here. We tapped into this one. It does hold. And so then I'm looking for my entry model, which is candle close above the previous candle high. And it's got to be less than a certain amount. But we inversed it, so that's void. And I'm not really interested in taking shorts. So I would not be taking this as a short just because it's inverted this fair value gap. Maybe in the past I would have, but obviously we're bullish, so I do not want to go short. If anything, I want to see it trade into this fair value gap. So we get there, and now I'm looking for candle closes above previous candle high. Still don't get it. It's ranging, so you can see how it's keeping me out of situations, or it can at times keep me out of situations. Okay, this was the real first trade that I saw this morning. It met all my rules, and 20 points 1-to-1. And again, it just, was a great trade. A little bit of pullback, but pretty much went to take profit pretty much right away. So we got 20 points there, and that was it for me. That was it. I was done for the day. Actually, I was not. I was not done for the day. Take that back. Technically, I should have been done for the day, but I was not. And the only reason why I was not was because of this previous day high. In my opinion, we're in such bullish order flow. We're above the opening range. It's got to get taken. That's what it was going on in my mind. It's like, it literally, there's no way it doesn't get taken out. So I was looking for another entry, and let's see, I don't remember exactly where I got it. I think it was closer towards the previous day high, actually. Let's see here. Okay, so this was another really good entry, and I don't think I'd hopped in here, to be honest with you. I think it was because I feel like I was closer to the previous day high on my second trade. But nonetheless, this was another decent trade. It did range a bit. Got 20 points there. And then I think this was where my final trade of the day was. Again, I did not take that trade. This was my first trade here for 20 points. But again, I was looking to take out previous day high. So I needed a small pullback. Got it there. And at this point, I was waiting for my entry model to appear. It's not my entry model, but it's a model that I use. Let me put it that way. You can see here we had a nice wick down through, but it did hold. Again, held. And I think I ignored my 7 to 10 point rule on this candle. Well, maybe not. Let's see, how much was that? No, it was under. It was like right around 10 points. So I was like, okay, this is one of the scenarios with discretion. but I actually only took 10 points. So 10 points to see where that actually took me out. See, it was like 1 minute later it took me out. So that's 30 points on the day, which is great. I'm doing pretty good on the funded accounts. I actually pulled a little dumbass move early in the week, was in some drawdown. I'm back to near break even. So I wasn't really doing anything with it. I basically had, like $200, like 0.5% or so, on the account. And then I was trading it during Asia session. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, mental note, don't do that anymore. Sticking to this time frame and this entry model for this funded account. So anyway, there you go. That's kind of how my day went, and I'm going to start doing more of these kind of after action in the evening. So might be a little bit better videos to better understand the trades that I'm looking for. Hopefully that was helpful to you. And I'll link again to Riley Trades, which is the person that I follow, and this is that person's setup that I've been using. So there you go. Have a good one, everyone. Hope you're doing well, and take care. See you again.